Good morning, everybody watching on this cold Monday morning in Johannesburg. So I am going to do a quick regulatory update for you. We've got some interesting information to share from the FBI side. And then I just want to remind you about one of our functions that is coming up, one of our webinars that you can register for. So let's start with what happened last week in financial planning. Obviously, the most important news and something that everybody in South Africa is very happy about is that the Reserve Bank decided not to change the interest rates on Thursday. That is after 10 hikes in 21 months that was aimed at cooling inflation. So 3 members of the SARB voted to keep the repo rate unchanged at 8.2%, but 2 still wanted an increase of 25 basis points. So at this point, this leaves the prime rate at 11.75%. Now, if you look at the statistics behind this, Statistics SA reported that consumer price inflation had slowed a bit in June to 5.4% after it was 6.3% in May. The last time consumer inflation was below 6% was more than a year ago in April 2022. The Reserve Bank has also now revised its headline inflation rate down from 6.2% to 6% for 2023. It also lowered it to 5% in 2024 before stabilizing at 4.5% in 2025. So let's hope that this is good news going forward. However, we will have to wait and see. In the second bit of information I want to share with you that came out last week, the FSCA issued a public warning against a company or an institution or whatever you want to call them called United African Stokvel. So the FSCA warns the public to be cautious when conducting any financial services related business with United African Stokvel, as the FSCA suspect them of conducting unauthorized businesses and breaching certain financial sector laws. Now, it's important to note that United African Stokvel is not authorized to provide any financial products with the FSCA, and it has not applied for a FSP license, although it claims that it had. The social media pages of this Stokvel indicate that it is a digital Stokvel that invests clients' funds in property and telecommunications. It claims that these returns are then paid to investors and to their clients. However, there are various complaints from clients stating although they were promised these returns, they never received them. So the FSCA issued this warning saying, please, if there were any investment products and things that they sell to you, be careful. Do not invest with them. The FSCA also conducted a search and seizure operation at the premises of the Stokvel on the 15th of June, and it is part of an ongoing investigation by the FSCA into their business activity. So there is some movement regarding this. This investigation was initiated after a whistleblower's report. So it is so important for us as financial planners and financial advisors to educate the consumers out there on how to spot a scam. Make sure that the product you're investing in is registered with the FSCA, is registered as a financial product. There's so much work to do in the consumer education space when it comes to educating the public. And then there is a third item that we found very interesting. That is a report that was issued by FP Canada. Now, that is the FBI's sister body in Canada that issues the Certified Financial Planner designation in Canada. And this study was conducted by the Financial Resilience Institute. That's a non-profit organization that aims to improve financial well-being. It was based on 5,000 Canadian respondents, including 1,340 that worked with financial planners. So households that worked with planners had a mean financial resilience score of nearly 60 compared to about 48 for those that didn't work with planners. Now, this is staggering because it means that your clients who are advised by a planner is much, much more financially resilient than the rest of your financial users out there. So at a time of economic volatility, with many Canadians facing affordability challenges, same as in South Africa, Canadians working with professional financial planners have experienced positive outcomes as related to their financial resilience and well-being. It is actually worth it to go to their website, FPA Canada, and go search for this report. There is really interesting information on how a financial planner adds value to these clients and their financial resilience and their financial planning. So across indicators, those working with financial planners showed a significantly higher score related to having liquid saving buffers. So that is 71 on the index versus a 56 for those not working with planners. So that is your emergency fund. Self-reported credit scores were much better, 77 versus 61. That means you manage your debt better. And confidence in the ability to meet short-term savings goals, also 62 versus 48, which once again speaks to the financial management part of financial planning. About 48% of those without financial planners rated their financial well-being as good or excellent, while 72% of those clients who had financial planners reported having those high levels of financial well-being. So if you needed something to show your clients that working with a financial planner is absolutely in their best interest, go and have a look at this report. It is very, very interesting. And then just a last comment. Our registrations for our retirement and investment conference is currently open. That conference is taking place online on the 30th of August. Please go to our website www.fpi.co.za and have a look at the lineup and the speakers there. I can tell you it's a whole day event. It has been accredited for, if I'm under correction, but I think it's 6 CPD hours that you can claim for the day. And we've got brilliant speakers who are going to chat on everything from crypto to the two-pot system and everything that goes with that. So please go have a look. Register for it today. It promises to be a very, very interesting event. And as I always have to say, this was originally recorded as part of the Propulsion update that happens on a Friday morning. So this was Friday the 21st's update. And we are now also sharing that with our FPI community. Thank you very much and have a wonderful week.